Well, Chambers, what have you got? A quarter of a migraine headache. An eye strain. Can't lick it? No, not in 8 hours, I can't. Colonel, it took us almost a year to crack the Japanese code. We had an army of men working on that. If this is a language of people from outer space, probably 500 times as intelligent as we are and 1,000 times more complex. You need more help. All donations gratefully accepted. I showed this to every man on our staff. I've had a dozen people working on it since late last night. We tried pretty much everything. Single transposition, double transposition. We tried every known method of cryptography there is, and I don't know whether we're even close or 1,000,000 miles away. Are you saying it's indecipherable? No, we just gotta keep trying, that's all. Standard, direct, reversed, systematically mixed, keyword mixed, random mixed, reciprocal, conjugate. Every nature of sequence of letters there is. I'll tell you something, Colonel, this is a tough nut. This is a real tough nut. How important is it? I don't know. That Canamet, or whatever it is he calls himself, walked off and left this book yesterday at the UN. The White House seems to feel that if we can decipher what this book says, we can find out what these Canamets are up to. Obviously nothing but our good. He hasn't commented on the loss of this book. Probably unconcerned that we have it. Why should we be so concerned? They've done all right by us so far. Parlor tricks. Well, they don't seem like parlor tricks to me, Colonel. That new approach to nitrate use they demonstrated in Argentina this morning. That soil had more vitamins in it 6 hours later than a drugstore chain. I know that country. That's as barren and fruitless as any place on earth. Well, we might lick this, we might not. But I got a strange feeling. What? We're looking at a gift horse in the mouth. I got another funny feeling, too. And that is that if these Canamets are as helpful as I think they are, you boys are going to be out of a job. And probably so will I. Am I to assume this is a scientific analysis, Mr. Chambers, or just some Kentucky windage? Well, I don't know what it is, Colonel. Beyond an instinctive feeling. It tells me that when this earth gets enough to eat, when there are no more wars or diseases or famines, this is going to be a Garden of Eden. Your optimism is most refreshing, Mr. Chambers, but I suggest that for the time being, you continue your process of deciphering until you can tell us precisely, and I mean precisely, what that book says.
We've licked the title anyway.
What does it say? How much does it tell us?
Here it is.
Well, that makes the cheese a little more binding, wouldn't you say, Colonel? I'd call that a reasonably altruistic phrase. Do you agree, Patty?
Well, I want to believe it, but I don't know what to think.
To serve man. I hope so. I fervently hope so.